Hello friends, this is Sivakumar representing Pratyusha Engineering College. The core objective of my presentation is to make the students ease in understanding the programming languages and to write the programming with ease. And the major problem with the engineering students, especially with the computer science engineering students, is to understand the problem statements clear and to crack the logic behind the problem statements. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to take a problem and we are going to crack the logic on a problem and we are going to write a program on it. For that I am going to take an example called sum of series. I am taking an example called sum of series. The series called 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by n factorial, up to 1 by n factorial. See, if a student sees this expression, saw this series, what happens? He feels difficulty in writing a program. Now let us see how we can write a program for this. Before entering into the programming side, let us see how we can perform this task mathematically. So my mathematical expression could be how we can do. Let us assume I am going to calculate for 3 expressions. So let us assume n is equal to 3. Therefore, my expression, my output should be calculated for 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial alone. So the respective requirement for the C program is going to be the basic setup of this. So for this I am declaring a variable called n to read number of elements, I and j to process the elements, number of elements, I for number of elements, j for number of calculating the factorial, f is to store the value of the factorial, and since sum is to store the final output. I have declared sum and float and rest of the variables in integer. The reason behind this, since I am using a division operation in my series, the answer maybe comes in a decimal point. So I have used to declare my sum in float variable. Okay. Now the next difficult step I am going to do when I am calculating the mathematical is the factorial area. So I have calculated the factorial part alone. So 1 factorial becomes 1 and 2 factorial becomes 2 and 3 factorial becomes 3. Now what I am going to do, I am going to calculate this part alone in my C programming. Initial case, for a factorial I am going to use product. So I am assigning f is equal to 1. For j equal to 1 to I becomes the number of elements. So for every element I am calculating my factorial value for I. For the initial case, when I equal to 1, my factorial is going to be 1. When in the second case, when I equal to 2, my factorial value is f is equal to 1. The second iteration I into 1 j. That means 1 into 2. That means 2 will be stored as f. The third iteration 6 for 3 factorial answer should be 6. So first iteration f is equal to 1. Second iteration j becomes 2. So 1 into 2 becomes 2. Third iteration j becomes 3. 3 into 2 becomes 6 will be stored in f. Similarly, my next difficult part in the mathematical arena is division operation. So 1 by 1 becomes 1, 1 by 2 becomes 0.5, 1 by 6 becomes 0.16. And in the programming side, since the numerator is becoming 1, what happens? 1 by f could be the answer. Since 1 by factorial, 1 by factorial and 1 by factorial. So 1 by f could be the answer. Now what is my next job is I need to add all those 3 components. So for that, I have added it and my answer is 1.66. This is the expression using a mathematical method. Well, in the coming programming side, I have added the things. With for loop. So initial case, when I equal to 1, the first element will be calculated. That means 1 by 1, 1 and 1 will be added and stored in the sum. When I becomes 2, second element will be calculated. That means 1 factorial value of 2 will be calculated and that will be added up. So when I equal to 2, my sum value becomes 1.5. When I becomes 3, what happens? The third element will be calculated. So 1 will be calculated here, I equal to 3. So factorial will be calculated here, then 1 by 6 will be calculated here and that will be added to the existing sum and that will be stored. When I equal to 3, then the addition will be 1.66. When I becomes 4, it terminates the loop and prints the sum. So before doing your program, find out the logic behind the program, calculate via manually, either it is a mathematical or some other logic, do it via mathematical or some other logic then go with your programming. That makes easier to write the programs. Thank you.